Hello everybody, welcome back. Omega Given here. So I did a video just a day or two ago, and that video was basically my recommendations for Steam Summer Sale, but that was not technically VR, and this channel has a lot of VR content on it. So we're going to go over the VR list on the Steam Summer Sales, and I'm going to give you my suggestions. Well, I only have like 2 suggestions, and then I'll give you my opinions on other ones. So my first 2 suggestions, let's get them out of the way because this is the ones that you guys probably are watching this for, is one, Subnautica. I really think this is, like, I actually have not played it, but I've watched other people play it. I really kind of want to play it myself, but just haven't had the time to play it. And, you know, I want to make a whole video series on it. But yes, this is $10 right now, super cheap, 67% off, pretty awesome. So I definitely suggest Subnautica as my number 1. And my number 2 is, well, another game I actually haven't played, because really I've played all the games I've bought that I want to play in VR. But my second one is Into the Radius. It is 40% off right here. It is $18. Not bad, not bad, especially since it looks really great. Just quality. It's a survival shooter kind of game. Or at least, yeah, it's a survival shooter. And I just love it. I see a lot of people enjoy it. I think everyone would enjoy it. So definitely solid pieces, 67% off and 40% off. Like, you're not going to get better prices. And of course, you can always go to Steam Database. That's a place where they actually store the cheapest price. So you can compare it to the cheapest price and see if you got the best price you can get for, who knows, like the, inevitable future. All right, with that out of the way, nice 1 minute 30 second. You can quit this video now, or you can continue on to hear my spicy thoughts on other games and other things. Well, actually, I got another few suggestions. They're kind of like, I don't know, like buy at your own risk kind of games. No, keep talking and nobody explodes. This is a really fun party kind of game for people. I would definitely suggest this to people that just want to have a fun party. It's in VR, and I think I actually might have a tabletop or like a normal flat screen version of it too. $6. It's a really fun party game. So if you want to pay $6 for a fun party game for one night with your friends, I definitely suggest Keep Talking, Nobody Explodes. That's pretty solid. Let's just go through the list really. Start with Squadrons. Solid game, but this game you can find it for free actually quite a bit, or literally barely a penny. I don't know, it's given away for free in a lot of different sales and stuff. So that's why I'm I steer cautious of this game a little bit, just because even though it's on sale, it's very weird. It's like one of those games that's always dirt cheap or free. I don't know. Next one is Boneworks. I had a review for Boneworks. It's not for me. It's definitely for certain people that can live with and try to learn the bugs and the engine of Boneworks. People always say, oh, it's a physics engine, you have to learn it, and it's a buggy physics engine. Of course you're gonna always have a buggy physics engine because you're working on Quest and it doesn't have the processing power to be able to handle solid physics and such. So I just found it was not that satisfying. I want something that's more well-rounded and clean, which is why I play Veil VR if I want to play a shooter. Or, well, if I can stand some bugs or some weirdness, I'd play Pavlov. So those are my 2 comebacks on that stuff. But yeah, Boneworks. That's it's buy at your own risk. You probably might like it. I just personally don't. I actually imagine most people will actually enjoy Boneworks compared to me. Also, the story is very limited. It's more of a mod game. You kind of buy it to download mods and do crazy weird stuff, kind of like Gmod. So yeah. Phasmophobia. It's probably a solid buy for most people. I'm not really into the horror, spooky, psychedelic genre, so yeah, I don't know. It's probably a solid game. I don't know. You got some flight simulators and escape the backrooms, just niche topics that at least I'm not into. So I don't know. I can't really give my opinions on those. I already talked about Bone Lab. What's some other stuff here? Any other stuff here? No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky, $30. You can actually get it cheaper, I think. You can get it for $20 at certain times. So if you are down to pay $30 for No Man's Sky, you can maybe pick it up. Or you can just wait for I think there's a 66% off sale oftentimes and other times of the year. So maybe you can grab it then. It's a solid game to, get 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 hours, depending on what kind of scale of play you are. I oftentimes put 100 hours into a game before I'm done with it. If I don't put 100 hours into it, then I probably have not enjoyed it enough. Or it's a short game. It's meant for a short story. That's the difference there. I don't know Payday 2 too much. I haven't played that. It's 99 cents though. I imagine that's actually probably pretty good quality, especially since is this a VR? It's apparently a VR port. It might be good, actually. Who knows? It actually might be pretty good. Half-Life Alyx. It's 66% off. I didn't even see that before when I was prepping for this video. Maybe go get that. That's solid. I really think Half-Life Alyx, it's a experience that's really great. It still stands up today as probably one of the best VR like made experiences you can play. Solid game. VR chat is free, of course. What's on? Oh, The Forest. 20% off. Don't know if I'd recommend it 20% off. I think it goes a little bit more off, especially since the new version of The Forest was it the Sons of the Forest that came out. So you could probably grab this one a little cheaper. So I would hold off on that one sometimes if you're trying to, pinch pennies. But if not, then whatever. Skyrim VR, to be honest, I actually haven't played it that much because I didn't find the porting of VR to be that fun for some games, which I guess that would apply to Payday 2. But hey, whatever. If you want to pick up Skyrim VR and just try it out, $20, it's pretty good. That's probably some of the best you can get. I think you can maybe get it for $10. Maybe. I would go check Steam database on that one. Ghost of Tabor is not on sale. I always tell everybody, beware, Ghost of Tabor needs a lot of work, and I played it recently and it still just needs work, in my opinion. So yeah, just it's a game in beta that's sold, pre-sold beta, whatever it's called. All right, what's some other games? I'm just skipping over ones I have no clue about. Blades and Sorcery is always solid. I actually have not put enough hours to make it worth it, in my opinion, yet, or at least on that game. It's still pretty solid. Grimlord, I don't know, I've been following Grimlord quite a bit. Grimlord's a game in development. It's now being sold for $30. It's about $24 right now. They seem very motivated. I don't think it's worth it quite there yet, but it might become worth it over time the more you play it and you follow the developers in the game. So I almost would suggest that as a solid recommendation. I imagine if you want to wait for it to finish up, it will get better over time. They're going to probably keep it the same price, and they might have bigger sales. So I might, who knows, maybe wait for it to be 30% off, maybe 40% off if it ever goes 40. I imagine it's only going to be 30% off. It might be one of those kind of games. So yeah, that's that. What else is there? That's basically the majority of things. I kind of scrolled through this list a little bit beforehand. I still don't recommend Saints and Sinners for people like me, but most people will probably enjoy it, even though I think you can get it for cheaper than $30 if you want to get Saints and Sinners. Demio, solid game, $24. If you like Dungeons and Dragons combat, I'd say get Demio. It's solid. I don't personally like Dungeons & Dragons combat. I actually prefer to do a whole different combat method when I play Dungeons & Dragons. So this is kind of like more like chess to me, and it's like an adventure chess in a way. It's like, I don't know, it's okay. But like, if you like Dungeons & Dragons combat, solid game. I would recommend to those people. There's a whole bunch of other stuff I don't know about, like the ported of games. Ancient Dungeon, solid. 30% off, yeah, it's pretty solid. Of course, Superhot's classic, get Superhot. Yeah, that's basically I feel like that's it. I've scrolled through most of this before I started recording for this video. But yeah, that's about it. Zenith, I don't know, if you like a weird JMMO, then maybe. But yeah, I don't know. That's about where I am. Well, if you guys enjoyed these solid recommendations, at least the few I did recommend, and my opinions on the other ones, yeah, give the video a like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And ask me in the comments down below if you have any like questions or my opinion on certain things. I'm down to give my opinion, straight on the fact that I don't want to get canceled. Bye bye.